Hi, my name is Sylvan. I share mysterious stories that make you think, wonder, and question. And all of them will leave you intrigued. If you enjoy exploring the unknown, subscribe and join me on this journey.
This is the story of the alien interview, a chilling, first-hand account of an alleged encounter with an extraterrestrial being following the infamous Roswell crash of 1947. It all started in 1947, when a mysterious crash in Roswell, New Mexico, set the world on fire with rumors of something not of this earth. Official reports labeled it a simple weather balloon. But deep inside the classified halls of military intelligence, a much different story was unfolding. A single survivor was recovered from the wreckage, an entity unlike anything humankind had ever encountered. A nurse, Matilda O'Donnell Masselroy, stationed at the base, was tasked with an unimaginable duty to communicate with this being. She wasn't a scientist, nor a high-ranking officer, just a nurse. Yet fate had chosen her as the sole human to be granted access to an extraterrestrial mind. It began when an alien later named Zyphar was brought into the hospital under heavy military guard. Despite countless efforts by government officials and scientists, no one could break the barrier of communication. Not doctors, not military officers, no one. But when Nurse Sarah stepped into the room, everything changed. As Sarah approached, she could feel the weight of the moment. With each cautious step, the silence thickened, until finally, Zyphar shifted its gaze toward her. For the first time, there was an exchange, a silent connection, as if an unspoken bond had been forged in that very moment. It wasn't verbal communication. It was telepathic. Zyphar locked eyes with Sarah, and in that instant, their minds met. It was as if the alien recognized something in her, a unique quality that no one else possessed. Maybe it was her compassion, her curiosity, or something deeper. Whatever it was, Zyphar began sharing secrets that no human had ever known. Knowledge of life beyond Earth, the hidden history of the universe, and even the future of humanity itself. Sarah sat beside Zyphar, awe and fear mixing on her face, as the alien began transmitting images and fragmented words. In their brief moments together, Zyphar spoke of civilizations beyond imagination, worlds long forgotten. Civilizations that rose and fell long before humankind could comprehend the passage of time. The knowledge was mesmerizing, terrifying, and could alter history as we know it. Yet Zyphar made it clear this information was not for humanity at large. It was a burden meant only for Sarah. The scene shifts to Sarah late at night, scribbling frantically in a dimly lit hospital office. Her hands tremble as she writes the final details of Zyphar's message. At first, the alien could not speak English. Then, he learned to communicate by reading textbooks. Zyphar began speaking in English. Years later, in 2007, long after Matilda had vanished from the public eye, an astonishing manuscript surfaced, alien interview. In it, Matilda revealed that the being she had encountered was not merely a visitor from another planet, it was an ISB. An eternal entity beyond the physical constraints of mortality. This being, known as Errol, communicated not through spoken words, but through pure telepathy. The information Errol shared was both mesmerizing and terrifying. An intergalactic empire, a hidden history of Earth, and truths about human existence so profound that if they were widely known, they could shatter the very foundations of civilization. According to Matilda, Earth is not what it seems. We are not the masters of our destiny. Errol described our planet as a prison world, a place where souls trapped in cycles of reincarnation are punished by a powerful force known as the Old Empire. The ancient rulers of this empire erased our history, leaving us unaware of who we once were. Every war, every struggle, every moment of suffering has been part of a grand scheme to keep us blind to our true nature. Errol revealed that long ago, Earth was home to advanced being souls who once held power and knowledge beyond our wildest imagination. But they were captured, their memories wiped clean, and placed into human bodies as part of a massive ongoing experiment. And the cycle continues even today. Could this explain the endless wars, the unyielding struggles, and the deep sense of something missing in our lives? If we are truly immortal beings, why can't we remember who we are? Why are we trapped in this illusion of mortality? But there's more. Something the authorities feared most. Errol wasn't just an observer, it was a warrior. A member of a resistance movement fighting against the control of the old empire. Its mission on Earth was no accident. It was here to find and awaken us. However, before Errol could share all of its knowledge, his soul left his body. After weeks of telepathic sessions, Matilda was suddenly removed from her post. The military intervened. Documents were destroyed. Errol's existence was erased from official records. And then, silence. Fearing for her life, Matilda retired and disappeared. She lived in secrecy, keeping the truth locked away, until she could finally share her story with the world.
Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Share it, because some stories are meant to be discovered together. And stay curious. I'll see you in the next chapter.